What's up, guys? It is Monday, April 8th. It's 8:45 a.m. and this is an emergency update. We got some critical stuff going on in the charts right now. We're finally getting some action here, and this could be a real one. Keep in mind, it's a solar eclipse today. We could be seeing some energy shifts, but what I'm seeing in the charts may be the real thing here. So let's get into it. We got the drivers. We're going to go into that. And then we have Bitcoin at $72,344. If you look to the right side of the screen, we got some double digit greens. We got Velo popping up, a couple other coins popping up, VeChain showing some action, and things look like it's about to get spicy. So now we finally have some action in the market. And the dogs have been put down with the muzzle these past 3 weeks, but it's looking like we're ready to grease it up and gear up again. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment. Come join the Discord as well too, because in the Discord, I'm keeping people updated in real time throughout the day. One thing I wanted to mention before I forget is this is what I'm watching. So one potential scenario that could play out, and this is what I was seeing the other day. This was April 6th, so a couple days ago. Yeah, April 6th was we would pump up early this week to 74K. It's early this week now. So that was on Saturday when I said that. And then we would get slammed back down to 66K, which would be a minor weakening event, no doubt. Then we would hold the line there and pump to a hair below 80K, then slam down to 66K again, trickle down to 63K by month's end. But then by month's end, we hit 83K by mid-May, and then mid to June, breach 100K. That's one scenario I'm watching, and that kind of makes sense as well too with the halving coming up as well too with these dates. So I was comparing it to the correction we had back in December, January, because we're kind of following it to a T. So this was when we're at 69K. Right now we're at 72.3K. So watch 74K close, because we could get rejected there, come back down, and the odds are looking good for that because we do have a gap on the Bitcoin future chart. If I pull that up real quick. So we do have a gap here. So even though this is exciting, we want to be cautiously optimistic. We have a gap here that would need to get filled around 68K. So we are seeing the pop up. Watch out for 74K, and then a slam back down to fill that gap maybe, or even further to 66K, which would be a 786 retrace, something like that. And then we'd be ready to send it up again. So that's one thing I wanted to mention straight out the jump before I forget. But where we're at now is we have the pump dump chart slam down. So the pump dump chart slams down, crypto slams up. We had that deep red candle. If you watch the Sunday markets look ahead yesterday for this week, I had put that video in the market updates channel in the Discord. We had said, hey, we need to see follow through by 8 a.m. this morning. 8 a.m. came around 48 minutes ago and we saw follow through. What's going to be key and critical is tonight at 8 p.m. So another 12 hours. We want to see continuation here. We don't want to see a swift rejection down. And if we do, as long as the momentum's still crossed up, we're still good. It's just kind of a false breakdown, weakening event, retesting some key levels. So let's go into the pump dump chart, because we have a 786 test right now. So that's key. We might be, may have a little more upside to go, but watch that 74K level and then watch this, because if we start to pump up here, we hit 74K with Bitcoin, then we're going to see that first scenario play out that I was showing you. So this is solid as far as we're seeing that momentum on the 12-hour curl over. The blue is now decisively getting above the pink. If we check the daily chart, we're now seeing that blue come up. We're seeing the stock RSI come down. TSI is crossing down right below that zero line. It's everything we want to see. So that's looking solid. We also have this trend line like this that we're at as well too. We could be on the precipice of another massive move for crypto, but that doesn't mean we can't kind of bounce up like this first, which would bring us back down to those levels I was saying and then go. So that's what I'm watching. So that's the pump dump chart. If we look at the drivers here, I have this for the Stargate VIPs in the ICYMI info channel. I laid out the crypto drivers combined chart template, and this is this. So this gives you the big picture look from a driver's standpoint. So what did we see? On the 12-hour chart, we saw the dollar momentum come down. Dollar's momentum is still coming down. I watched the video yesterday for more in depth on that. If you look at the daily chart, we're waiting for that TSI cross down. We're getting close. So that's the dollar, and that's the bottom left-hand corner. Then we look at the pump dump chart. We just went over that. I'd be mindful for that 786 retest for another pop up, which would kind of do that first scenario that I was talking about with Bitcoin. If we look at the alt season pulse chart, we actually are coming up here. So we are coming up. We haven't even seen anything as far as what these alts can do. We'll see what alts can do once we break down into the belly of the beast. Right now, we're retesting this 200 moving average on the 6-hour chart. Also probably testing a micro 786 here. Yep, we are. So as far as the alt season pulse chart, we really want to stay below this 200 moving average, and we want to break down into the belly of the beast. That's what we want to see. So that's that. And then if we look at Bitcoin right now, let's go into Bitcoin specifically. The 12-hour buy now signal, man. The 12-hour buy now, the Stargate signals have never failed to disappoint. We look at the 12-hour buy now signal, and every single time for the past year now, it's called the local bottoms. You can't deny it. You take a look at the vertical blue line. When we slammed down in August, we had a buy at 26K, another buy at 26K, another buy at 27K, another buy at 40K, then another buy at 66K, and then 66K again. We're looking at the 12-hour buy nows for Bitcoin in an uptrend. For selling, we're looking at kind of like a 3-day chart for selling, because in that case, you would have sold here, you would have bought back here, sold here, bought back. So higher time frames, we look for selling with the Stargate signals in a bull market, and lower time frames to buy the dips. 3-day for sells, 12-hour for buys, and you would crush it. But that 12-hour buy now, man, you can't deny it. So that signal has definitely come to fruition, but we got to be mindful of that 68K, 66K retest, that first scenario. We did break above the concrete zone again. So we had our first concrete. Oh, actually, we're not quite there yet. We got to get above 73K. So candle body closes above 73K will do the trick. We had our first concrete zone back here around 50K. We broke above, went right to the second concrete zone, and we're still in it. We're still in it right now. But if we look at the 3-day chart, we are seeing this is solid momentum, that MACD starting to curl in. But we got to be mindful that we saw that back here in January, and then we pulled down even further. So that's why I was comparing kind of this fractal like this to that. Even check the sell now signal right here compared to that as well too. It's kind of lining up to a T. So just watch out for that little fake breakout to come back down, to fake breakdown, to then we rally on upwards. So just be mindful of that, cautiously optimistic here. So that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm tracking. It does look like that's a scenario that might play out. It might catch a lot of people off guard here. So that's what I'm seeing. If we actually do break above like 77K, then, and we see that 1-day TSI cross up, that's what we've been waiting for, then this could be a real move. But also we got to keep in mind back here, we did see that cross up on the 1 day. We saw like 4 days of green, and then we rolled back over. So this is heavy on my radar for this week to watch this fractal. Really, if we can see that 3-day MACD curl in and that 3-day TSI cross, then we can be like, all right, this is a real move. But until then, I'm going with the scenario of what I showed you in the beginning of this video. That's what I'm tracking to a T. It's looking pretty much like it. I think we're going to keep it at that. Let's look at some anomalies real quick though, as far as potential day trades we can take today. Let's see what we got. Oh, let me throw on the supercharged template. So in the Discord for Stargate VIPs as well too, we got the Stargate Anomaly supercharged template, tracks 240 cryptos at once, plus a sector detector, drivers in the top left of the first screener as well too. Let's throw this up nice and easy, and let's see what we got. So potential anomalies, we got gas USD 10 minutes ago. We got QDM 10 minutes ago, Astar an hour ago, XYO 20 minutes ago, Theta 40 minutes ago, Velo 30 minutes ago. Man, the anomalies just crush it, man. Crush it. Then we got EOS right now. Let's Ethereum dominance. We're not going to go out that. NEO. So we got some anomalies to play with today. I love how I added 120 more. So now we got 6 screeners, 40 tickers in each, because now we got eyes on the broad perspective of the market here. I mean, we're covering a lot of cryptos. It looks like VeChain's up 10% right now. VeChain could be one. Let's see if we got that tracked here. So that flashed a sell now 2 hours ago. But let's go to a 30-minute chart. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit as far as the day trade goes, and let's see what we got. EOS in the past couple minutes here did pop up 2.5%. It seems like it's breaking away. And plus we had that EOS anomaly on the 10-minute. So EOS might be a good one to play. If I take a look at CoinMarketCap, we go to EOS, we check to see if there's volume. This is how we do it. We got the volume spike and dominance going up. I might be looking to play a little EOS today, getting a little frisky on it. So that's what I'm seeing, guys. So that's going to be it. Link is in the bio. Come join the Discord. I'll be keeping people updated in real time. Remember that scenario that I had showed you in the beginning of this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that and post that into market updates. That was originally posted in Greece City, and that's for the VIP channels only. So I'll put that in market update so everybody can see it and track it. And that's going to be it. I hope you guys have a good day. Great day to start the week, eh? So happy solar eclipse as well too. And I'll see you guys in the Discord and in the next video.